Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. Are you feeling a little triggered, but not exactly sure what's happening in your body right now? In this video, I'm going to be explaining an idea of the window of tolerance, when we've stepped out of that window of tolerance, in a really simple and perfect analogy that's very understandable. My name is Raquel Perez, and I'm an LPCC, which is a licensed professional counselor candidate in the state of Colorado. So let's get started. Sometimes we don't feel like we have language to express or explain exactly what is happening inside of our bodies. And that leaves us at kind of a disadvantage, because without the language, we can't really seem to find our understanding of exactly what is happening inside of our bodies. This is why when someone shared with me this analogy of a bullseye, it made perfect sense to me. And today I'm going to share this analogy with you. So when we think of kind of when we're triggered, I like to express or explain it in a way of a window of tolerance. But what does that mean? So again, using the analogy of the bullseye, if we picture a bullseye where the center of the bullseye is blue, the outer ring is green, and the outermost ring is red. And I'm going to go ahead and explain what these different sections kind of mean. So in the blue section, this is an area of the bullseye where we're feeling pretty good. It's a nice, cozy, safe place for us to be. We're not really working out too much. We're not really in a place of gaining insight or self-awareness, working out issues or troubles that are happening in our life. So this is a very, very, very safe space to be in. And then we have that followed by the outer ring, which is a green ring. In this ring, we are working. We're working out something. Maybe we're in a space in our lives where we're trying to find insight. We're trying to find self-awareness. Maybe we're trying to work out an issue or a problem, or we're just in a place of our life where we're kind of working things out, trying to figure things out. So in this green ring, we're working things out, but we're still really in this space of it being tolerable. We can tolerate what is happening, what we're working out, the insight that we're gaining, the self-awareness. It's a tolerable space. Yes, we're working on stuff, but it's still somewhat comfortable, right? Tolerable. Then the outer space, which is the red ring, is where we have completely stepped out of that window of tolerance. We are so far out of the window of tolerance that also in this space, no work can really happen, no insight, no self-awareness. It's going to be very difficult, if not impossible, to figure out issues, work through problems, find solutions, because when we have stepped outside of our window of tolerance, our bodies just cannot function anymore. Our bodies take over, they take control, they take the reins, so to speak, and they protect us. They do what they have to do. And in this state of mind, there's absolutely nothing that is going to happen when we have stepped into this red space. And so it's important to know that and to recognize that and to see when our body is shifting in and out of these different phases, shifting from that blue phase to that green phase to that red phase, and understand what exactly is happening inside of our bodies as we're moving through these different phases. But oftentimes, life is such that we just don't have the time or the space to really sit in and understand when our body is moving through these different phases. It's also important to understand this so that we can provide ourselves the grace that we need when we have reached that red area, when we have stepped outside of our window of tolerance, and know that in that space, none of those things are going to happen because we are completely triggered. So, given this information, I encourage you to think about those times when you're in the red, when you have stepped outside of that window of tolerance, when you are no longer able to tolerate processing, tolerate finding those solutions, when you're in that space. Likely, this is not going to happen in real time. Again, remember, when we're in that red space, we've stepped outside of that window of tolerance and our body has gone on autopilot. It is protecting us. It is using all of its defenses that it has, really, so that it can find safety, so that it can find security. And so to try and analyze this, or to try and process this when in real time, when we are in that red space, it's likely not going to happen. But oftentimes, in hindsight, we can come to a place where we can think about when we were outside of that window of tolerance. Think about what was happening in our bodies. Think about the sensations that were happening in our bodies, so that we can better identify when we are moving in and out of these different phases. If you've enjoyed this video, if you have found it helpful, I have added a link to a free downloadable PDF that has a little bit more information that you can have with you, that explains these this bullseye analogy, and also some questions to prompt you to find kind of the insight into your process. So please go ahead and check out that link in the description below, and I hope you find some use out of that. I also want to mention that if you found this video helpful, it's possible that you would find last week's video helpful, where I talked a little bit about the trauma lens and how it has helped me in identifying like what that is and how it's helped me shift some perspectives. I have added that video right here for you. So if you want to go ahead and check that out, I hope you find that helpful too. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you taking some time out of your busy day to listen to this video. I hope you have found some of the parts of this video and the link that I've provided down below helpful. If you have, please hit that subscribe button. If you've liked this video and it's been helpful to you, hit that like button. Also, if you have any questions, comments, something that you'd like me to see, that you would like to see me bring to this channel, please put it in the comments down below. Thanks again. Hope to see you next time. Bye for now. Listen to